And then references were available upon request.
Yeah. I'm glad you asked.
Oh my God.
So I have 2 references that I assume hold me in high regard. I asked them to write me letters of recommendation.
Did you actually do this?
I would like you to read these and let me know what they make you believe. Or I can read them, whatever you want.
No, I'll read them.
Okay. You read that one first and let me know when you're ready for the next one.
Please tell me this is real. Just tell me it's real.
They are both accurate.
Dear, it says, dear, comma, to whom it may concern. To whom it may fucking concern. I write to you today in regards of my dear, dear friend Frankie Abagnale Rodriguez Guadalupe Hernandez Cespedes Huge fucking meat Alvarez.
You know, the Hispanics are known to have many names.
My name is Michael Rutherford Lopriori.
That's right.
I already know that he actually wrote this because of the name. It is with extreme horny pleasure, yep, it's Mike, that I am recommending the swift and efficient work ethic of my dear friend and confidant, Frankalicious. As the boys and I used to firmly address him as. Okay. I am also one of Frankie's hottest and most trusted friends.
Yeah, it certainly is.
I'm here today to encourage and enlighten you about the expertise and diligence of this hot, striking Jason Momoa-like presence, which some fools wish to address as a man. But he is more than a man, my good sir or woman. He is the epitome of wonder, the very definition of a miracle.
Yeah, that's right.
I own several billion-dollar companies.
A couple of them.
And Frankie turned them into trillion-dollar companies.
That's right, baby.
Why, without Frankie, I would be but a morsel of a man, clinging to the depths of depression and self-destruction. I vehemently advise you to hire this man and even let him sleep with you, if it comes to it, because I have that much faith he would satisfy you economically and cockishly. In all caps.
Those are both things that you need to take into account.
So well that you would, in fact, be in such a deep debt of gratitude. Sit back and let me whisper a deep tale into your ear, whom it may concern. I cannot believe this happened. One time, Frankie and I went skydiving. I don't even know what that word that is. Plenteous? With joy?
I don't know.
Frankie
might be real, might not.
Frankie and I ejected ourselves from the plane as we fly high above 20,000 feet in the skies with birds and clouds, when suddenly, as we plummeted, I realized my parachuting was not deploying. I grew worrisome, my legs became stiff, and penis became extra small.
Tiny.
Okay, it was already small before, you got me. But the fact is, Frankie, with his keen sense of endangerment, turned into a man of action, aligned with his body and pierced through the sky to come to my very aid. He snatched me from my descent, held on to me like his eagle-like claws, and pulled his chute just in time to save me. I've never trusted a man more with my life or my body in my life after that. What is going on?
It's there. I'm being held in high regard, and I just want to show you that.
Mm-hmm. There's a lot to take in.
You don't need to read the entirety
And
of
then
it.
it just says, now I ask of you whom it may concern. Isn't that the type of power you want working for you? Don't think about it. Don't be a fucking idiot. Hire him now, you piece of shit, asshole fuck bitch. Signed, ever so horny, ever so ripe, Michael Rutherford Jackson Angelica Lopriori.
That is a great letter of recommendation. That's all I need to say. Wow. Man, you'd only hope someone could say those things about you.
Yeah.
We got one more. This one, my last letter of recommendation. Hopefully put you over the edge.
Oh my God. To whom it may concern. They know it's me, right?
Yeah.
I'm writing you today on behalf of Francisco de Lorenzo Montoya Alvarez, as I believe he would be an excellent fit for the role of co-host on The Basement Yard.
Yeah, there we go.
Frank, as his friends call him, came to me at a time in my life where I was still very young and trying to find myself.
It's true.
You could say I was in a vulnerable position, full of self-doubt, and primed to be taken advantage of by a superior. This is getting dark.
That's where I came in.
Thankfully, Frank, being of weak mind and body, was in no position to be taking advantage of anyone, so he connected right away. I still remember of first conversation at the local West Haven Denny's.
That's right. West Haven, Connecticut. Gun waving, West Haven.
At a Denny's.
That's right.
You got a Grand Slam?
I didn't. I got a burger. Not a big fan of Denny's.
I didn't know they sold burgers.
They sell everything.
We spoke of our childhoods, and Frank told me about the hardships he had faced in his life, mainly around his difficult, poor minority upbringing. I, being from loving, wealthy, white family, could not relate in the slightest, but had recently binge-watched a few seasons of My Name is Earl, so I had a general idea of what he might be talking about, and respect, this is a long sentence, and respect him for sharing this with me. Oh, man. It wasn't until years later that we both realized that being different made us so close. Frank and I have worked together closely for several years, so I can confidently say his work was characterless and mediocre at best. However, due to diversity regulations, we kept him on board and inundated them with monotonous tasks that actually drove some of our animal subjects to madness.
Not me.
We have stopped since using animal test subjects and switched to a full subhuman staff, as we have found they are easier to motivate with things like hard candies and ice cream cakes, while also offering a bit of comedic... What is this? Frank quickly rose through our subhuman division to the point where we actually considered plugging in his desk phone at one point, but we thought the ringing might mess with our other Pavlovian conditioning experiments and didn't need him soiling the carpet again. All things considered, a podcast co-hosting job seems like the perfect fit for someone like Frank, who certainly could not contribute to society in any sort of material way.
Very few.
And if things go south, I'd recommend just unplugging his microphone and ignoring him, as that at the end here, he might have fallen off his chair. And ignoring his, as that seems to be when he does some of his least bad work. Thank you for your consideration. All the best, Ryan Lynch.
You love him. You do.
Now this is true. This I believe.
So, given my strengths and letters of recommendation, do you have any questions for me?
The difficult, poor minority upbringing. Now, about that.
I shared with Ryan Lynch. I shared with Ryan Lynch that my family did not have, some of the resources and incredible opportunities that some other people might have had in their lifetime.
Right.
And he immediately said, "Not me. I come from a rich family in New Jersey."
Right.
So